I wasn't focused 100% when I was in there. I was playing a lot of times and enjoying it too much. And I think I became complacent and got caught.
So I got a little bit greedy and paid the price, got caught, and we know what happens in heavyweight.
Last time in May, it wasn't my time to win, or else the Almighty would have given me the victory. And I'm very happy that Usyk got the decision. I went there with destroy mode. Last time I went to box him and I was being cautious and I was boxing head right.
Tyson Fury promises to fix the mistakes that cost him the fight against Alexander Usyk. With brutal honesty, he's ready to face the truth and come back stronger for the rematch. The hype around the December rematch between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury is getting intense, and the Gypsy King is already switching gears. After their first fight, Fury wasn't exactly graceful in defeat. He outright dismissed the split decision loss, claiming during the post-fight interview that the judges were being way too kind to Usyk.
Hey guys, Tyson Fury here. Back in the gym, as you can see, counting down the days until I can get my redemption on Usyk. December the 21st is going to be my time. I've done everything in boxing, but I ain't come back from...
Fury came up with his own explanation, claiming that Usyk didn't win because of his boxing skills, but because of the sympathy surrounding him. With Ukraine still facing the horrors of Russia's invasion, Fury hinted that the judges let emotions take over, giving Usyk an edge just because of the situation in his home country.
Decision, you said you thought it went against you because Ukraine was at war. I just wonder if do you want to talk about that? Do you want to?
Listen, it was what it was. We couldn't. It's not up to the fighters, you know. One of the judges had me winning, two of them didn't. It was what it was.
And at the end of the day...
But now, Fury seems to have had a change of heart. Instead of blaming others, he's pointing the finger at himself, admitting he made mistakes during the fight, mistakes he's now determined to fix. Tyson Fury opened up about his loss to Alexander Usyk, and let's just say the honesty hit as hard as any punch. Fury admitted he had let his guard down, quite literally, and paid the price for it. He confessed, "I clowned around too much. Complacency. I think I expected it to be harder than it was up until that point of getting hit."
I clowned around too much.
Why?
Complacency, very much complacency. I think I expected it to be harder than it was up until that point of getting hit.
Tyson Fury didn't stop there. He dug even deeper into what went wrong during his fight with Alexander Usyk. Fury explained, "And I was hitting him at will, basically head and body. So yeah, I got a little bit greedy and paid the price, got caught, and we know what happens in heavyweight boxing."
And I was hitting him at will, basically head and body. So I got a little bit greedy and paid the price, got caught, and we know what happens in heavyweight.
That's the brutal reality of the ring. One slip, one greedy move, and everything changes in a heartbeat. During his recent appearance on the Pound for Pound podcast, Tyson Fury was asked about the rematch with Usyk. He admitted that looking back, he could have done a lot better. Fury said, "I think that the adjustments I need to make is less complacency, a little bit more focus, and less clowning, because I was clowning a lot in the ring. I was doing a lot of showboating and messing around."
I think that the adjustments that I need to make is less complacency and a little bit more focus and less clowning, because I was clowning a lot in the ring. I was doing a lot of showboating and messing around.
Fury didn't sugarcoat it when he talked about his performance in the first fight. He admitted, "I wasn't focused 100% when I was in there. I was playing a lot of times and enjoying it too much, and I think I became complacent and got caught."
And I wasn't focused 100% when I was in there. I was playing a lot of times and enjoying it too much. And I think I became complacent and got caught.
Seems like he got too comfortable in the ring, and in boxing, that's the kind of mistake that can come back to bite you. Tyson Fury has no problem admitting when it's someone else's time to shine. He believes it was Alexander Usyk's divine right to win their first fight for the undisputed heavyweight title. Usyk made history by becoming the first man to beat Fury in a professional bout, securing a split decision victory in Riyadh back in May. Even though Fury didn't get his hand raised that night, he's surprisingly okay with it, saying he was happy his rival got the win. At the press conference for the highly anticipated rematch, Tyson Fury reflected on their first fight, saying, "It was very close last time. I'll be a bit more focused, a lack of complacency, and I should do the job. Nothing drastic has to change. A bit more of the same, a bit more focused, and I will be victorious."
You know, it was very close last time. He got it by a point. A little bit more focus, a little bit more lack of complacency, and I should do the job, what I need to do. You know, it's Nothing drastic has to change, a bit more the same, a little bit more focused, like I say.
But Fury wasn't just focused on his own performance. He also admitted that the outcome of the last fight was beyond his control. Last time it wasn't my time to win, or God would have given me victory. I'm very happy Usyk got the decision. That was meant to be.
Last time in May, it wasn't my time to win, or else the Almighty would have given me the victory. And I'm very happy that Usyk got the decision, because God's timing is not late, it's not imperfect, it's perfection.
And now he's ready for a different result. I believe it's my time this time, and all things that happen, positive or negative, are lessons, and we must learn from these things as humans, boxers, fathers, and husbands.
I believe it'd be my time this time, and I believe that all things that happen, negative or positive, are lessons. We must learn from the things that we go through in our lives, and we can only do the best we can do as human beings and as boxers and as fathers and as husbands.
As the rematch draws closer, Fury is confident that December will mark the moment he reclaims his spot at the top. He's determined to become a heavyweight champion for the third time in his career. Tyson Fury previously mentioned his reason for taking on Alexander Usyk, saying he's in it for the money, even though he knows boxing purists don't want to hear it. Fury is aiming to become the first 500-meter heavyweight boxer, making it clear that his financial goals are just as important as the titles. Tyson Fury said, "Look, this is an important fight," he said, his tone blunt. But again, I hate to say it because the boxing fans and the boxing purists and all them wads don't want to hear it, but why do you think I box? For the money. Fury wasn't sugarcoating it. He made it clear that at the end of the day, it all comes down to cash. Simple as that. Fury wasn't backing down on his stance either. If anybody in this building or anybody in professional boxing tells me they don't do this game for money, they're lying to you, and I speak from the heart, he said, almost daring anyone to argue. I do it for the dough. The bigger the deal, the better. I'm a prize-fighting pugilist specialist. That's what I do. I fight for the prize, whether it be gold bars, gold coins, cash, transfers, cars. Whatever you want to pay me in bags of sand for all I care. As long as I can make a drink on it, deal done. Fury was crystal clear. He wasn't in it for the fame or the glory. He was there for the cash. Tyson Fury is making it clear he's going to come into the rematch with Alexander Usyk more focused than ever. He confessed he'd watched their first fight hundreds of times, analyzing every move. But despite all that review, he knows the fight was close enough that it could have gone either way. This time he's determined to do whatever it takes to ensure the result swings in his favor. I always scored myself winning it, but I'm not a judge, am I? Tyson Fury said, giving his honest take on the first fight. As ESPN's #2 heavyweight, he admits, I haven't made any adjustments, and that's the truth. Tyson Fury admitted, I did a lot of showboating, a lot of messing around, more than I've ever done before actually, against supposedly my toughest opponent. I did a lot of fighting around, and it ended up costing me. Even though Usyk took the win in the first fight with Fury, it was a split decision, leaving plenty of room for doubt. This time though, it could be a whole different kind of fight. But of course, each fighter's team is backing their guy 100%. The tension between Fury and Usyk is something else entirely. The mind games have already kicked off, and this mental battle is shaping up to be just as intense as the physical one. Recently, Tyson Fury plans to go all in and go for a knockout. Fury said, I'm going to go in there with destroy mode. Last time I went to box him, I was being cautious. I boxed the head right off him.
Going there with destroy mode. Last time I went to box him and I was being cautious and I was boxing head right.
It sounds like Fury's ready to turn up the heat, and he's not playing it safe this time. Fury made it clear he's not settling for anything less than a win by knockout this time. Let's talk facts. Anyone can get caught, as we've seen in a lot of these heavyweight fights, but this time I'm not going for a points decision.
Topic, let's talk facts. Anyone can get caught, as we see in a lot of these heavyweight fights, but this time I'm not going for a point.
He's ready to go all out. No more playing it safe. This time it's all about making a statement. Despite Anthony Joshua's recent knockout loss to Daniel Dubois in an IBF title fight last month, Tyson Fury isn't backing down from the idea of facing his fellow Brit. He still has his sights set on that fight. Joshua and Fury had been set to face off in a proposed Battle of Britain bout in 2022, but the fight fell through. Tyson Fury's not backing down from the idea of fighting Anthony Joshua, no matter what happens next. Fury said, "At the end of the day, it would be a travesty if we didn't fight, no matter if he loses 20 more fights. If he doesn't win another fight and has 10 years away from the game, it doesn't matter. We have to fight."
At the end of the day, it'd be a travesty if we didn't fight. No matter if he loses 20 more fights, if he doesn't win another fight and he has 10 years away from the game, it doesn't matter.
The Gypsy King Tyson Fury came so close to making history and becoming the first undisputed heavyweight champion since 1999. But in his epic fight with Alexander Usyk, he came up short. It was a golden opportunity, one that boxing fans had been waiting for. But instead of claiming the title, Fury walked away with a bitter loss, leaving everyone wondering what could have been. The moment slipped right through his fingers. In their epic battle to unite all 4 heavyweight belts for the first time in 25 years, Alexander Usyk stunned the boxing world. In the 9th round, the cat dropped Tyson Fury, making it clear this fight wasn't going to be a walk in the park for the Gypsy King. When the judges' scorecards were read, Usyk claimed victory with 2 of them in his favor, 115-112 and 114-113, while the 3rd judge thought Fury did enough, giving him a 114-113 score. But in the end, it was Usyk's night, leaving Fury with a split decision loss and all his plans for history slipping away. This rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, which was originally set for autumn 2024, had to be delayed because both fighters needed time to heal from some serious facial injuries. So while fans waited, the fight had to be pushed back. But this rematch won't be for the undisputed titles, because Usyk had to give up his IBF belt, which means there will be no unifying of the belts this time. And so here's where it gets even more interesting. The winner of this Fury versus Usyk rematch could be lining up to face Daniel Dubois next year, because Dubois just took care of business in September, knocking out Anthony Joshua and keeping his IBF title. Now the stage is set for another explosive battle. This heavyweight showdown between Fury and Usyk is locked in for Saturday, December 21st at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh. You know, no big deal. This is just another huge fight. The first fight between Fury and Usyk went the distance, and let's just say it was close. Only one judge handed the victory to Fury, leaving a lot of people questioning the outcome. But now, Fury's got a plan. He's not looking to leave anything up to the judges this time. Earlier this month, he made it clear that he's switching up his approach, aiming to make a statement and finish the fight on his terms. No more waiting around for decisions. This time, he's out to take control. Well, Fury is a freak of nature, standing tall with a style that's all his own. He fights out of the orthodox stance, but is a whole lot more than just your average heavyweight. This is the guy who stunned the world back in 2015 when he defeated Vladimir Klitschko to become a heavyweight champion. And since then, he's only grown bigger and bolder. With his size, skills, and confidence, Fury is a force that few can match, making him a dangerous opponent in any ring. After claiming the heavyweight title, the Gypsy King went through some real personal demons. Fury faced serious mental health struggles and gained a lot of weight, disappearing from the sport for a few years. Then he came roaring back to face Deontay Wilder in one of the most exciting trilogies in boxing history. They fought 3 times, with Fury winning twice and the first fight ending in a draw. He took Wilder's WBC belt and held onto it, proving that even after years of turmoil, Fury was still the king of the heavyweight division. And just when people thought he'd taken care of business, Fury found himself in a serious scare against MMA star Francis Ngannou. A novice boxer shocked Fury by knocking him down. You could say the Gypsy King might have been lucky, but in heavyweight boxing, luck can sometimes be just as important as skill. On the other hand, Usyk is no stranger to dominating the ring. He's a master technician, the kind of boxer who can make every move look easy and every punch count. He's also an Olympic gold medalist, so his skills were already top-notch before he even stepped into the professional world. But Usyk wasn't satisfied with just being good. He crushed the cruiserweight division, becoming the undisputed champion. Then in 2019, he made the leap to heavyweight, and he didn't just compete, he conquered. In 2021, Usyk took on Anthony Joshua, a much bigger man, and outboxed him like it was child's play. Not once, but twice. Usyk took Joshua's WBA, WBO, and IBF belts, proving that size doesn't always matter when you've got technique and precision on your side. Outside the ring, Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk are never short of surprises. Both fighters understand the weight of what's coming. This rematch isn't just another fight, it's a battle that could define their legacies. Mark your calendars. December 21st is the date when Fury and Usyk will clash again in their highly anticipated Christmas showdown. Their first meeting was an all-out war, leaving both men battered and bruised. Now, with more time to recover and regroup, both are gearing up to give fans a rematch that promises to be nothing short of explosive. A win here wouldn't just mean redemption, it could pave the way for a massive showdown with his longtime rival Anthony Joshua next year. How will this battle unfold? Tyson Fury, with his honesty and unmatched boxing IQ, certainly has the tools to turn the tide. He's a master at adapting, learning from his mistakes, and coming back stronger. But standing across from him is Alexander Usyk, a fighter many consider the smartest in-ring tactician of his time. So the million-dollar question remains, who takes this one? What do you think? Drop your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates and insights.